Yes, yes. So we saw physiography. We'll see Indian climate. Indian climate. So we say in this first thing, 18 degrees Celsius isotherm, okay, 18 degrees Celsius isotherm separates tropical from subtropical. Fine. Tropical India is separated from subtropical by 18 degrees Celsius isotherm. Second, if we take seasons, India winter season, India is divided into two parts, where North India is under the control of westerlies, South India is under the control of northeast trade winds. Fine. Winter season, India is divided into two winds. North India will have westerlies, South India will have northeast trade winds. Yes. Due to westerlies, western cyclonic disturbances, this word is important, western cyclonic disturbances from Mediterranean Sea along with westerlies, polar front jet stream, polar front jet stream. These two pushes western cyclonic disturbances to northwest India. This can be prelims question where they ask you which region of India receives rainfall during winter season. Northwestern India, and when we say northwestern India, it is Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, western Uttar Pradesh, northern Rajasthan region. This part receives rainfall. Winter season. Okay, just one thing. If at all in the option they tell, like parts of Madhya Pradesh, parts of Bihar, it won't be wrong. Don't think that only this area receives and other areas. Nearby areas you can say possibility is there. Okay, nearby areas will always have possibility. Done? Chale move. Second, when we take northeast trade winds, they give rainfall to Coromandel coast. Again, this can be question. Which areas receive rainfall during winter season? Coromandel coast. So if they want to do mistake, they will make it as Malabar coast. Okay. So Coromandel coast. These two regions receive rainfall. Second season is summer season. The summer rainfall, okay, Just a minute. You see here, westerlies, winter season, which type of rainfall will India get? Cyclonic rainfall. And which cyclones are this? Temperate cyclones, not tropical. These are temperate. And yes, these are also called as pre-monsoon showers. The moment they talk about pre-monsoon showers, remember it is summer season. And pre-monsoon showers is associated with convection. And when we say convection, it will be mostly evening rainfall. Evening rainfall. Do you get this? Yes. And this is also called as mango showers, cherry blossoms, and coffee blossoms. These words are important. Anywhere if you see the term convection, remember it will be associated with cumulonimbus clouds. If you have cumulonimbus clouds, you will have thunderstorms and lightning as well. Okay. So irrespective of whether they give or not, right? Monsoon might not have thunderstorms and lightning, but pre-monsoon mandatorily will have thunderstorms and lightning. Recently only Hyderabad you might have seen hailstorms you got, right? All those are associated with which one? Pre-monsoon showers, cumulus and cumulonimbus clouds. Fine. Third, yes, third season is advancing monsoon. 10 to 15 years if you see, questions on this is almost absent. They won't ask because there is no complete clarity of monsoons even for the people. Like, they don't know what happens. So normally some facts, if you remember, that's fine. Don't get into technicalities and try to think. Fine. Because in case if they ask, you check the questions, no question comes on monsoons, mainly because there is no clarity. Western cyclonic disturbances, clarity is there. Mango showers and all, clarity is there. This, what is the actual reason? There is no clarity. And what happens? NCERT is the old source that they consider. And whatever is there in NCERT, you do not have proper evidences for that. That is like old, outdated. And now whatever they are talking, it is not printed in any government websites. That means you talk about monsoons, Tibetan low pressure, mascarene high pressure, nowhere it is written anywhere. Last year, first time they asked, what is mascarene high pressure? What do you observe near mascarene high pressure? High pressure means what? Descending and diverging. Okay. So I'll just give you some facts, but in case I'm telling you, as there is no original source, questions also won't be too complicated because they also are not 100% correct about the source. Fine. So advancing monsoon, it is associated with which winds? Southwest trade winds. And when we look at monsoons, the main characteristic of monsoon is seasonal change in wind direction. Is this climate available only in India? Like, apart from India, that is like, apart from South Asia, this climate is observed in Western Africa and Northern Australia. Okay, please understand this. Not only India, monsoon climate is found in other areas as well. Then, shall I? It is mainly due to two reasons. One is Tibet, so we call Tibetan low. Wherever we have low pressure, what is the thing that you will remember? Converging and rising. Never forget this. And the second important area, okay, is whenever you have low pressure is also called as trough. It can be trough, it can be depression, anything. And which type of trough are you talking? It is monsoon trough. Okay, we use the term monsoon trough. So if they tell you during monsoons, like monsoon trough will be present over Tibet. Yes. Okay, that is very important. Trough, low pressure area is present over. And see, second monsoon trough. Second monsoon trough is present near Ganga basin. Second monsoon trough is present over Ganga basin. Second important area is masculine high pressure. The moment we see high pressure, what is it? Descending and diverging. And where is masculine? South Indian Ocean, which is eastern side of Madagascar. See guys, they can make this question mistake. What it is present in Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean. They'll make such mistakes. Okay, you must be clear that masculine high is in Indian Ocean and it is eastern side of Madagascar. Next, when they come, they enter into India through two branches, guys. Arabian Sea branch and Bay of Bengal branch. Arabian Sea branch comes from south to north. Arabian Sea branch comes from south to north. This can be question again. Okay, what is the movement of Arabian Sea branch? Cities you take, Bangalore, Mumbai, Thiruvananthapuram, Kavaratti. Arrange according to the arrival. First will be which one? Kavaratti. Second, Thiruvananthapuram. Then Bangalore, then Mumbai. That is from where to where? South to north. Arabian Sea branch is from south to north. Bay of Bengal branch is from east to west. Okay. So, Arabian Sea branch. And next, Bay of Bengal branch is mostly from east to west. And guys, please understand, this covers Great Plains region. Great Plains region. It is believed BOB branch cover more area compared to Arabian Sea branch. BOB covers more area compared to Arabian Sea branch. East to west, cities they will give like Varanasi, like Amritsar, Delhi, Patna. First is which one? Patna, Varanasi, Delhi, Amritsar. It should be from where to where? East to west. Done. Next. You see, when we say because of monsoons, if there is late arrival of monsoons, India will have droughts. Late arrival of monsoons, India will have droughts. Early arrival of monsoons, India will have floods. This they will ask us. Late withdrawal. Late withdrawal of monsoons, you will have floods. Remember, if monsoons go late, you will get more rainy days. It's all about what? How many days are you getting rain? Then, early withdrawal leads to droughts. Next case. El Nino leads to what? Droughts. La Nina floods. Positive IOD, can you tell? Floods. Negative IOD, droughts. Fine. Okay. Jet streams, if we take jet stream, whenever it is present over Ganga basin, India will not get rainfall. If jet stream is going back, India will get rainfall. So, based on jet stream, can I move? Early withdrawal of subtropical westerly jet stream. So the moment jet stream goes, it will be floods. Late withdrawal leads to droughts. So if you see, Deccan Plateau, during monsoons if you take, rainfall reduces from west to east. Yes, if you take Deccan Plateau, west coast will get more rainfall, plateau will get less rainfall, east coast will get least rainfall. Rainfall decreases from where to where? West to east. If I take Great Plains, rainfall reduces from east to west. Bay of Bengal branch, rainfall reduces from east to west. Assam will get more rainfall, Rajasthan will get less rainfall. Then, guys, if we take Himalayas, imagine you have Himalayas 1, 2, 3, north to south. Will it increase or decrease? North to south. See, closer to the mountain you will always have orographic rainfall. Away from it you will have less. So, north to south, what is going to happen? It decreases. Fine. Next. During this time, Gujarat and Rajasthan will get less rainfall. And if they ask you the reason, Arabian Sea branch, what will happen? Blow parallel to Aravallis. This point is very, very important. Arabian Sea branch will blow parallel to Aravallis. East coast of India will receive less rainfall because Bay of Bengal branch blow parallel to east coast. Meghalaya gets maximum rainfall. Meghalaya gets maximum rainfall and the effect is called as funneling effect. 3 mountains will be there, Garo, Khasi, Jaintia, that gives rainfall. This places we call it as Mausin Ram and Cherrapunji. Meghalaya maximum rainfall. West coast of India, more rainfall because Western Ghats are present and Western Ghats are steeper on the western side. Western Ghats receive more rainfall. Chota Nagpur Plateau receives comparatively more rainfall. Chota Nagpur Plateau receive comparatively more rainfall because Arabian Sea branch and Bay of Bengal branch together they give rainfall. Are you getting? I'm just telling you every place, whatever is possible. Fine. Then Punjab and Haryana even though Arabian Sea branch and Bay of Bengal branch give rainfall, it will receive less because number of rainy days is less. It receives less rainfall because number of rainy days is less. The reason for this is late arrival and early withdrawal of monsoons. Fine. Late arrival, early withdrawal of monsoons leads to Punjab and Haryana getting least rainfall. Current affairs. Sorry. Wayanad floods is during monsoon season. Arabian Sea branch is responsible. Wayanad floods is due to Arabian Sea branch. Vijayawada floods also occurred during monsoon season, and it is because of tropical easterly jet stream being stronger. Remember, this is an exception this year, so they can ask you tropical easterly jet stream, whenever they are stronger, it will normally leads to monsoons, that is stronger monsoons. Last, Chennai floods was due to retreating monsoons associated with cyclones. Chennai floods also, same time you had Bangalore floods. Retreating monsoons and cyclones. Done? Then retreating monsoon is associated with northeast trade winds, and most of it is offshore winds. Offshore winds, but some parts of it along with cyclones give rainfall to east coast of India plus parts of Gujarat. Gujarat also depends upon cyclone. Some terms, guys. The meaning of burst of monsoon means it is onset of monsoon, beginning of monsoon. This can be seen in Kerala also, this can be seen in Great Plains also. And onset of monsoon. This is present because subtropical westerly jet stream withdraws from Great Plains. I told you when it is above Great Plains, no rainfall. The moment it withdraws, you will have sudden onset of monsoons, burst of monsoons. Breaks in the monsoon. Two reasons are there. Subtropical westerly jet stream present above Ganga basin. Second, Arabian Sea branch blow parallel to Western Ghats. Sometimes Arabian Sea branch blows parallel to Western Ghats. At that time also you will observe breaks in the monsoon. Fine. Next. The moment we say jet streams, it is upper troposphere atmosphere circulation. Jet streams are upper troposphere circulation, and jet streams are example of geostrophic winds. In geography, they'll take a question, they'll take a topic, ask about the topic in detail for 4 or 5 years, and then they shift to next topic. Okay, so if you know the previous 2-3 year questions, if you work on all the topics in detail, that helps you to solve associated as well. So they keep on increasing the depth of the question. Geostrophic winds means what? Winds which blow parallel to isobars. What are isobars? Same pressure. The one which blows parallel to isobars are called geostrophic winds, and they blow parallel because of 2 reasons. One, Coriolis effect. Another one is pressure gradient force. Remember, frictional force is almost absent. Upper troposphere, frictional force will be almost absent. So these 2 forces are responsible for jet streams. Then there are 2 jet streams in both the hemispheres. Last time they asked, jet streams are present only in northern hemisphere. No, it's present in both the hemispheres. Okay, are jet streams permanent? Always permanent? See, are jet streams permanent? Yes, because there are 2 jet streams which is always circulating. All jet streams are always permanent? No, some jet streams are seasonal. See, extreme statement differentiation, fine. So 2 jet streams in both hemispheres which are permanent. One is subtropical westerly jet stream between Hadley cell and Ferrel cell. Hadley cell and Ferrel cell. Another one, polar front jet stream. Polar front jet stream between Ferrel cell and polar cell. Subtropical westerly jet stream meander less. Polar front jet stream meander more. Okay, meandering will be more of polar front, and whenever jet streams meander, they are known as which waves? Rossby waves. Okay, see next. What is the reason for jet stream is being asked. Okay, if you see, the reason for jet stream is, one important factor is solar energy, that too differential heating of solar energy. Does sun heat everywhere same, or will it be different in equator and poles? So that leads to cells. Do you recollect? Circulation in atmosphere is due to what? Equator is more hot, poles are less. Because of that, circulation occurs. So the first factor responsible is what? Solar energy, differential heating of solar energy. Second factor is what? Coriolis effect. Actually, this differential heating leads to pressure gradient force. Fine, it leads to pressure gradient force. And we will also have seasonal jet streams. There are some names like Somalian jet stream, tropical, easterly jet stream. Tropical easterly jet stream. This current affairs. Polar vortex. Polar vortex. See guys, polar vortex is normally lower stratospheric circulation. Jet streams are upper troposphere. That means just above jet stream you will have polar vortex. Okay, just above jet stream you will have what? Polar vortex. So here we try to say that it is lower stratospheric circulation and it is present above polar front jet stream. Okay, next about the polar vortex. See, remember these facts, don't get into the concepts as of now. So northern hemisphere, guys, polar vortex is observed during winter season, mostly during winter season. Okay, southern hemisphere polar vortex is present throughout the year. What may be the reason? Difference between northern and southern is always one. What is that? Land is more in the northern, less in the southern. Winter season, the reason is difference between polar and tropical temperatures is high. This is scientific explanation. Just remember this. Why in northern hemisphere during winter season you will observe polar vortex? This is because difference between polar and tropical temperature is very high. Okay. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise in the northern hemisphere? Just remember one thing. The moment anything in the exam also, the moment they tell clockwise, anti-clockwise or anything, just remember jet streams and all. They go from where to where? West to east. West to east. And you see? Anti-clockwise or clockwise? So, jet streams plus polar vortex is what? Anti-clockwise in northern hemisphere. In exam, if you get doubt, take something and run. Okay, don't buy hard. You have this. Then what do you have here? It will be exactly opposite in the southern hemisphere. Clockwise southern hemisphere. When polar vortex breaks, whenever polar vortex breaks, cold waves increases. Polar vortex breaks, cold waves increases. That means temperature decreases. This is all about climate. Yes. One question mandatorily on this will be there is drainage. There is no year when they have not asked a question. First, some terms. If we take system, sequent reverse ways. Sequent reverse means which flow along the slope. Peninsular rivers are examples of this. Insequent rivers they show discordance. This word is important. That means they do not follow the slope. They do not follow the maximum slope. Show discordance. And this can be antecedent river, superimposed river system. When a river is flowing, if you observe a mountain, the river will erode the mountain and flow. Okay, if a river is flowing and if there is any mountain, then the river will erode and go. Yes, here there will be valley lengthening. Lengthening means length increases. Okay, so when there is valley lengthening, it is antecedent river. Example, Himalayan rivers. You take the case of Indus, Brahmaputra, Sutlej. Superimposed when there is valley deepening, that is when there is vertical erosion, you will observe superimposed. Example, rivers of Chota Nagpur Plateau. Rivers of Chota Nagpur Plateau. Next, dendritic means branches of a tree. This is shown by Himalayan rivers in Great Plains. Shown by Himalayan rivers in Great Plains. Trellis pattern when there is anticline and syncline and rivers join perpendicular. Himalayan rivers in Himalayas. You'll observe trellis pattern. Rectangular pattern when rivers flow in the cracks and join at 90 degree. Rivers in Malwa Plateau. See, the moment three options are coming, questions can become complicated. See, UPSC is slowly introducing things. Last year, 2-3 questions you got 3-3. Now they may increase the number. Okay. Then parallel pattern do not converge. Peninsular rivers, Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, they all have this. Do not converge, peninsular rivers. radial or centrifugal flow outward Ranchi Plateau, Chota Nagpur Plateau. Centripetal is opposite to centrifugal. It flow inwards. Loktak Lake. Wherever lakes are there, there is possibility of this. I would have told, like, last year it was easy to predict because Indus River, like, they will ask as Indus Treaty was going on. This year Indus is in news. Brahmaputra, China is building, so it is in news. And when you look at what you call Ganga, Kumbh Mela occurred, like, and Ken Betwa interlinking is also going on. So than peninsular rivers, it is those rivers which are more important. So the facts about it. Indus, yes, originates near Bokarchu Glacier, Manasarovar in Tibet. Kailash Manasarovar, Tibet. Indus is known as Singe Kamban in Tibet. It flows very less in India. Initially it flows from southeast to northwest, from Tibet to Ladakh, Tibet to Ladakh. In Ladakh, it flows in between Ladakh and Zaskar range. This is important. China is building dam here. In this region, Shyok, Zaskar, Gilgit, Dras are tributaries. Shyok is right bank. Zaskar is left bank. And Indus flows. This can be asked this. Right bank, left bank. Remember that. Shyok is right bank. Zaskar is left bank. Shall I? Remember this word. It makes syntaxial bend. Two rivers will make syntaxial bend, Indus and Brahmaputra. Syntaxial bend and enters into Pakistan. Near Nanga Parbat. Fine. Syntaxial bend and enters into Pakistan. Yes. Near Panchanad, above Mithun Court, Sutlej joins Indus. Remember, the last river to join Indus is Sutlej. This was prelims question again. Near Karachi, it drains into Arabian Sea. Jhelum originates near Verinag Spring. And yes, Jhelum first flows into Dal Lake and Vullar Lake. Remember, it empties itself into Dal Lake and Vullar Lake. As it enters into it, Jhelum meanders in youth stage. It's the only river which meanders in youth stage. And to which region? It meanders in Kashmir. And remember, Jhelum joins Chenab. Jhelum joins Chenab. Then Chenab, it actually originates as Chandra plus Bhaga near Himachal Pradesh. It receives Jhelum and Ravi river flows into Satluj. Ravi river flows from Rohtang Pass. It is known as River of Lahore. Which river flows into which one is very important. Bias originates at Bias Kund. Is among these five, this is the shortest. They flow within India, guys. They don't flow outside. It joins Satluj. Joins Satluj. This is smallest among all this. Not Indus River, because Indus smallest is Hyog, Zaskar and all are there. Okay, smallest among these five. Last. One of the longest is Satluj. Originates from Manasarovar Rakas. And in that region it is known as Red River. Enters into India through Shipkila. Himachal Pradesh. On this, the famous Bakra Nangal Dam is built. Panchnad. Indus, Jhelum, Chenab. These three are Pakistan rivers. And they are known as west flowing. Fine. Then guys, Ganga, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri, Yamunotri. Chardham. Fine. Chardham. Badrinath, Alaknanda, Alaknanda, Kedarnath, Mandakini, Gangotri, Bhagirathi, Yamunotri, Yamuna. This can be asked, guys. All of them are in Uttarakhand. The place where Bhagirathi joins Alaknanda is Devprayag. And below that it is known as Ganga. Guys, shall I move? Remember, when we say Panchaprayag, all of this is associated with Alaknanda river. Remember, this is associated with Alaknanda river, not with Ganga. Panchaprayag is associated with Alaknanda. Alaknanda joins Dhauli Ganga. Alaknanda joins Nandakini. Pindar river. Mandakini. Bhagirathi. See, it is Vishnu Prayag, Nanda Prayag, Karna Prayag, Rudra Prayag, Dev Prayag. All festivals occurred here only. Right. So, entire India was on these banks. So, Panchaprayag is about what? Alaknanda joining other rivers. Fine. Order is also this only. Then, shall I move? Yeah. See guys, Ganga basin, if I take Ganga basin, if we take entire along with tributaries, we consider 10 states and 1 union territory. Can be asked. This here can be asked. 10 states, 1 union territory. Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal. These 5 are where Ganga flows. Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, plus Delhi. Fine. Okay. Then this. Shall I? Ganga flows north to south, turns near Rajmahal Hills, Farakka barrage, splits into 2. This part where it splits into 2 is known as what? Farakka barrage. And in India, it will be known as Hooghly River, and in Bangladesh, it's known as Padma River. Okay, you see here, parallel to Ganga, Yamuna flows and meets at Prayagraj. But I want you to know, rivers join from both peninsula and also Himalayas. As Yamuna is in between, everyone see here, Yamuna is actually acting as a barricade for Ganga. So all the peninsular rivers will join Yamuna rather than joining Ganga, right? So which are the 4? This you have to remember in order, because on all you have agreements, guys. Chambal, Sindh, Betwa, Ken. They may ask you to arrange from west to east as well. Fine. And then guys, there is another river called Son River, which join Ganga. So Son doesn't join Yamuna, it joins Ganga. So which peninsular river join Ganga directly? Son. Fine. And Damodar River is tributary of which one? Hooghly. Okay. Himalayan rivers, when you say, it is up to you how you remember. Last time they already asked, I don't think they'll ask again. But I'm not giving exact location. Yes. Yes. Ram Ganga. Then Gomati. Gaggar. Gandak. Ram. Go. Gagan Go. Ram Go, Gagan Go. Can't help. Do something and remember. Whatever you want to remember, it's fine. See if you can solve one question because of something. India has Ganges Water Treaty with Bangladesh, signed in the year 1996 for a period of 30 years, which is going to end in 2026. Fine. Done. Yeah. Yes. Brahmaputra originates in India. Yangtze Glacier. Chemayungdung Glacier. Near Manasarovar. In Tibet, it is known as Erlung Sangpo. Erlung Sangpo. In northern Arunachal Pradesh, it is known as Siang. Southern Arunachal Pradesh, known as Dihang. In Assam, Dihang, Dibang Sadia, will form Brahmaputra. Fine. Bangladesh, it is known as Jamuna. Jamuna, after meeting Padma, it will form Meghna. Brahmaputra, different names are only more. Right? Meghna. These three are very important, guys. Dibang, sorry, it's not Sadia. Dibang, Lohit River. These three join at a place called Sadia. Fine. Dibang, Lohit join at a place called Sadia. Shall I? Dhansiri, Subansiri, Manas, Sankosh, Kopili, Tista. Remember these tributaries of Brahmaputra. Okay. Dhansiri, Subansiri, Manas, Sankosh, Kopili, Tista. This was asked once in prelims. Barak River is tributary of Meghna. This river splits into two. One is known as Kushiara, another one is known as Surma. On Kushiara River, India, Bangladesh has agreement. Barak splits into two distributaries, we call it. Kushiara, Surma. On Kushiara, India and Bangladesh. See, as I'm telling you, June 21st one, clouds, radiation, reflection one, like physiography one, world climate one, mandatory questions 4, okay, drainage one, Himalayas one, right, states space relations or peninsular plateau and all one. So here only you will get 8 questions. Rest they may ask here and there, climatology, Indian climate, jet streams and all you leave, but these 8 are mandatory. So that's why those 8 ocean currents, like 9. So these areas revise. Last 10 days, don't forget those topics, because what you see in the last few days helps you a lot. Fine. Done. Okay, take break.